Welcome back here, folks, to our second game of our season finale doubleheader of the winter 2014-2015 season. And we will finish out this regular season with the Yellow Jackets and the Gray Wolves taking on one another here at the Ice Sports Forum. Of course, as we've said before, you know, these games are at this point meaningless per se in terms of who's going to be playing who in the playoffs. However, for the Gray Wolves, there is a little bit of momentum in this game as the Green Hornets just recently beat the Red Army 5-0. So now it's all about making sure they win this game, whether winning this game or possibly taking it to a shootout. A game that finishes in the shootout will guarantee them at this point a second place finish in this league, despite the efforts of the Green Hornets winning because of the penalty minute factor. But if the Gray Wolves win this game outright, then they will receive the second place victory with no debate. However, for the Yellow Jackets, again, everything's locked up for them. First place, you know, good wins, great points. So at this point, it's more so fine-tuning their game for the semifinal game against the Red Army. But for the Gray Wolves here, they have to make sure they do everything they can to make sure they're ready for their game against the Green Hornets. I'm Angelo Pontello here, bringing you all the live coverage and action here at the Ice Sports Forum in Brandon, Florida. And of course, joining me at my side, co-partner Andy Townsend. Andy, how about this game of the week?
Oh, it's a somewhat of a game of the week indeed. You know, you got Neil Armstrong's gang doing their thing again. You know, at 9-2, they have an opportunity to win here, get 20 points to finish out the regular season. But you have to look at the other possibilities at this one too. If the Gray Wolves do happen to beat the Yellow Jacket team, that's a nice momentum heading into the postseason. And as for the Yellow Jackets, they would look at a potential regular season finale loss as more firepower to beat the Red Army team in the semifinals. So, I mean, it could go either way. And looking at the Gray Wolves right now, should be some interesting matchups coming up at hand. Well, of course, Jim Becker is in. Looks like Andrew Hyman wasn't able to make it. So Becker been picked off the waivers again for the Gray Wolves to play in this one. And again, for the Yellow Jackets, for Neil Armstrong's team, this is more of a tune-up game for them more than anything. And for the Gray Wolves, it's just trying to play to make sure that they get the home bench. But we'll see how this one goes out. Either way, we should have an exciting matchup on our hands. Of course, this will conclude our pre-game report, brought to you by the Power Play Grill, Best Wings in Tampa. It's where the players fellowship after the game with some wings, beer, and fun. Power Play Grill, Best Wings in Tampa. When we return, we will have the opening face-off to you shortly. This is PBN, broadcasting over 50 hockey. Neil Armstrong will take the face-off against Sean Ryan. Here we go. Jim Becker looking to try to move this one up, and instead will be intercepted by Paganella. Becker knocks the puck back. Buckholz will skate to it. Puck will be moved up. Here comes McCants. Lots of room to work with. We'll find a pass over to Armstrong, working against Sean Ryan. This one coming back over to Paganella. Paganella looking to get around Creighton. This one off the boards. This one back over to Becker again, looking to set up to Creighton. Armstrong going to do what he can to get around. Intercepted by Ryan. Puts it back over to Becker. Becker fires the shot, and it is saved by Strader. And just like that, both teams will chase your line. You got to keep everybody fresh, you know? Well, that's the exact point on this one. Yellow Jackets and Gray Wolves, despite, you know, the outcome in no circumstances to play for, they still want to use this as a practice game for them. So, very exciting, but we'll see how the rest of this game will play out. Wersinski will try to move this one up, looking for Falbo. Instead, this one goes back over to Garrett. Garrett's pass intended for Tisch, just a little out of his reach. It's Wersinski who picks up the puck now, looking for Mashrin. Stopped by Garrick again, gets this one off to Tisch. This one will come all the way back to Wersinski. Mike Jackson over the move, working off of DeMeza. Jackson in the deep slot. He'll get the pass back over to Wersinski. And he'll put this one in the yellow jacket end, reaching Falbo in the deep zone. Looking to send it to Masher and looking to pass back around again, but it is saved by Arnie Strader. Grey Wolves in the right position at the right time. It's just players weren't able to finish. Yeah, and of course that is the key thing if you're going to be playing these yellow jackets and looking to score. You have to finish on all drives at all costs. You cannot just be in a position and just not be aware of where the puck is. Armstrong and Ryan again on the faceoff. This puck is bouncing back into the yellow jacket and Giacomin will pick up on the puck. Strader looking to get this one out. This one coming back around the other way, and here comes an open Neil Armstrong. Only Rock Hill back to stop him. Grey Wolves have to skate back quickly. Armstrong still with the pucks, looking to try to finish. Could not get his balance as Spartacino gets through, and what do we have here? A hooking call. Interesting call by this set of referees there. Not exactly sure how they picked up on the hooking call, because if they were going to call that a hooking, then every breakaway happening has to be, the whistle has to be blown dead every time. A little bit of a questionable call by the hooking, but I mean, you definitely can see that Armstrong was being held up stick-wise, or the stick was hitting Armstrong, but to call that a hooking, might have to rethink that one, referee. Back over to Paganella, looking to set up this one now to Lustman. Lustman looking for his options, finds Giacomin. And Creighton comes in the way and will knock it away. Had the pass gotten to Armstrong, that would have been a 1-0 lead. Strader passes to Paganella. Don Coffey looking to try to get on Paganella. Paganella still moving up into the Grey Wolf zone. No Grey Wolf is looking to stop him here. Paganella will take the shot himself. This one gets knocked away. Herman looking to set up now over to Lustman, fires the shot, Herman knocks it away. Here comes Creighton, he's on the move. Into the yellow jacket zone, gets stopped. Paganella will move it up to Armstrong, and he will flip this one in. This one comes back around to McCants. Now to Buckholz, looking for Scott McCants, instead it's intercepted by Falbo. And he will just get this one cleared out. Kicking it away to Strader. DeMeza now regroups. And he will take this one up. He will find room in the Grey Wolf zone. We'll look to set this one up to McCants. Just couldn't get the reach that he wanted to. Sharina now looks back over to DeMeza. Looking to set up to McCants, and this one now taken away by Jackson. Now back over to Dominici. Looking to get this one out, but nope, it's stopped by Sharina. Sharina winds up for the shot, will take it, gets one knocked away. Garrett looks to set up to McCants. Herman stops it, now back over to Wersinski. Will give it back to Herman to fall on it. 8:20 to go in the opening period. 15 seconds left on Spartacino's penalty. And they just got to continue to hang on, these Grey Wolves. Dominici will skate this one around, looking to try to buy some time, but he shoots it right into Sincata. We'll get the puck again. And now from Garrick, here comes Jim Becker. Becker looking to set up, looking to get it back around, but instead it's Sharina who deflects it now back over to Dominici. Finds Wersinski. And Wersinski will put this one high. Sharina trying to control this one. And he will get this one around. Here comes Armstrong. Looking for Tish, instead this one's going to come back around to Becker. Puck back around now to Garrett. This one to Sharina. Taking it away is Masherin. Sharina double covered by Grey Wolf players. Garrett trying to get to the puck first. Instead it's Becker, now comes Creighton. Big opportunity here. Looking to skate around, looking to set back over to Masherin, knocked away by Strader. Great save. Creighton now on the rebound again, looking for his options. Looks to get the pass back around to Rock Hill, but Strader trying to look to fall in for the save. Here comes the Grey Wolves again, looking to try to capitalize. And Rock Hill will give it right to Neil Armstrong. And now comes Bill Tish. Skates all the way down to the Grey Wolf zone looking for Armstrong. Can't control the puck. And now he'll finally find Armstrong. Armstrong fires the shot, and it's Lussman's looking to try to fit. No, that's Pernice, I beg your pardon. Armstrong again will set up. Will fire the shot, deflected by Becker. And Creighton looking to try to skate to this one first, and everybody on the Yellow Jackets has to skate back. Paganella trying to get there first. Looking to get this pass back around, firing around, Streeter knocks it away again, and here comes Paganella the other way. Oh, what a game this has been so far. Now both teams really starting to pick up the juice here. Creighton, open opportunity here on Streeter, looking to finish here. Misses the puck opportunity, and Paganella will be there to try to clear this one out. Great effort there for the Grey Wolves. They're trying really hard right now to try to get the best points on the board. Creighton again, third time the charm. We'll see. He gets the pass out looking for Falbo. And for Falbo, they'll try to get this one out to Sean Ryan. This one out from Paganella, taken by Sean Ryan, and Buckles there with strong defense. And here comes Giacomin the other way. Deflected away by Coffey, and here comes back around to Sean Ryan. We'll pass it all the way back to Dominici. Gives everybody some time to get back on sides. As this one's going to come all the way out over to Paganella. Rosinski now off to Ryan. From Ryan to Falbo, now intercepted by Lussman. Lussman now looking for Giacomin. Fires the shot, and it's a glove hand saved by Herman. 5:25 in the opening period. Still no score here at the Ice Sports Forum. Both teams giving it their all at this point. But of course, don't forget, Angelo, Yellow Jackets have been known to put away a team in the third period. So this one is most definitely not over. Puck firing around. Jackson looking to try to get this one cleared out, but it'll be stopped by Giacomin. Now back over to Rockhill. Serena trying to get a handle on the puck. We'll have to regroup off the boards, and now taken away by Jackson over center ice into the Grey Wolf, or correction, into the Yellow Jacket zone. Puck back around over to Masher, and now taking away Armstrong. Finds Giacomin. Here goes 2-on-2. Spartacino and Rockhill working with each other. Armstrong will fire the pass right into Rockhill. Giacomin back over to Armstrong. Grey Wolves have to get there quickly. Bouncing puck. Rockhill looking to clear this one out. Again stopped by Sharina. Sharina fires the shot right into Giacomin. Jackson will look to pick up on the puck, and here come the Grey Wolves the other way. Jackson with a lot of time, and he'll take this one himself. And Sharina will get the best of Jackson, and we'll get this one cleared out. Now back over to Spartacino. We'll find Wersinski. Looking for Creighton, instead intercepted by Sharina. Now off to Creighton, will slip and fall. Now back over to Sincata. Finds McCants. Looking for an open Armstrong. Pete Dominici has to try to set up here real quick. From Sincata back over to Armstrong. Looking to fire away over to McCants for the finishing touches. Will not go. McCants, or correction, Creighton now finds an open Jim Becker. Becker fires the shot, kicked off a Strader. This one now to Paganella, lots of room to work with. This one coming over to Wersinski. Looking for Ryan. And now McCants will take the puck away. Creighton now intercepted by Sincata. This one coming back around to Ryan. Ryan working off of McCants here, intended for Dominici. Here comes Buckholz, he'll pick up the slack the other way. Buckholz into the Grey Wolf zone, will fire the shot. This one goes high. Could have controlled a little bit more of that shot. You know, if Buckholz would have probably lowered his shot a little bit, it would have been really hard for Herman to cover. And the referee is going to call offsides. Jackson and Vemeza on the face-off. Masher will flip this one back to Spartacino, and he'll look to get this one back up the other way. Paganella over to Tish. And now now Lightning Lou is on the move, looking to work around Rockhill now from Spartacino. This one gets knocked back over towards the Yellow Jacket half. Buckholz looking for an option. Off the boards just past Tish. This one now going over to Paganella. Paganella in the deep slot looking to set up. Tish looking to try to finish. Herman trying to get his balance. Now from Masher, this one comes out to Rockhill. Looks to try to get this one cleared out, deflected off of Jackson, and here comes Coffey. Looking to get this one set up to Masherin. But instead it's Sharina. Now back over to Pernice. Tish over to Jackson. Off the boards. This one coming around again, intended for Pernice, gets back to Spartacino. John Spartacino with a lot of room to work with heading into the Yellow Jacket zone. We're going to try to take this one himself, coming through 2 Yellow Jacket players. Working off of Sharina. Now comes DeMezza. Lots of room to work with. DeMezza passes off the boards to himself, takes the initial shot. Herman knocks it away. This one now to Becker, fires back over to Ryan. Lots of room to work with. Back to Wersinski. Finds Becker. Will get a nice clean pass off to Sean Ryan. Ryan still with the puck. Looking to get around DeMezza. Now finds Creighton. Big opportunity here. Creighton fires the shot. This one goes in, and the Grey Wolves have a 1-0 lead. At this point, that's where the Grey Wolves need to go to right now. You just have to have that lineup of Jim Becker and Mark Creighton in there, and you have to take advantage as much as you can here. That's where it counts. 1:19 to go in the opening period. Grey Wolves strike first at 1-0, but we've seen in past history that they're going to need to score more than just 1 goal if they're going to be looking to get back in this one. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Again, you know, Yellow Jackets, I do not expect them to light up even for 1 second here. They'll be playing hard till the final whistle. Sean Ryan looking to set up and sets Armstrong back the other way. Now over to Wersinski, intercepted by Sharina. Now back passes it to Armstrong. But now to Wersinski, looks to set up to Becker. Becker now to Creighton. Creighton with a big opportunity, takes a shot, and it's Strader that comes up with the save. And he's going to drop the puck. Lussman looking to get this one cleared out, but he's back over to Wersinski. And he will try to clear this one out. Here comes Creighton looking to pick up on the finish. Looking to set up to Becker, fires the shot, this one goes in again! And for the Yellow Jackets, they got caught sleeping on that one defensively. And just like that, within a span of 50 seconds, in a span of 50 seconds here, folks, the Grey Wolves strike 2 goals on these Yellow Jackets, now have a 2-0 lead. And of course, it's like we said, Andy, you know, Yellow Jackets, are they too concerned regardless? I mean, what is there to play for? Well, honestly, again, Angelo, it's like we said before, they're looking at just practice and tune things up, so they're not going to be too bent out of shape regardless of the outcome of this game. It's about next week that matters. Rockhill will get this one back over to Spartacino. And Sparks will get this one cleared out. And this will be for an icing call, but that's going to do it. But now both sides trying to figure out what's going on, if it's going to be an icing call or if they're going to be moving on to the next period. But this is what happens when Time Boy allows so much delay, seconds on the clock. We know he's had a habit of it, you know. Time Boy, he always lets a few seconds go off the clock, and that's what's definitely gonna affect the game plan, because now with the time for icing, I think the referees are having a word with him right now. Yeah, and you can tell right now, referees, again, you know, having a little lecture on how to control the clock here. You know, that's what matters important. That's what's gonna get everybody. So now we're getting a lot of mixed messages at the moment right now. They're trying to figure out what's going on, but again, every second counts, and especially when we have an unusual situation where you have an icing call, when it comes right to the final tenths of a second, That's where it all matters, and then that's when you have both teams from both sides trying to figure out what's going on with the clock. So we'll see what happens here. We'll take a quick break in the meantime. 2-0 Grey Wolves. Welcome back here, folks, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and start the second period despite the icing call. So referee's just trying to make sure they have a good confirmation from Herman. Herman's trying to make sure the net is intact. Mike Jackson will take the face-off against Demeza to start the second period. As we're coming back around the other way, Paganello will move this one up quickly, working off of Rockhill. Paganello looking to finish here. Looking to try to skate around and get the shot in, and it's a goal in 10 seconds. Steve Paganello with the firing shot to get things out in the second period. And again, you knew that was coming too. Grey Wolves need to realize that in the start of a second period, that is what the Yellow Jackets have been known for, coming out of the gate hard, and they finally get some points on the board. Grey Wolves still got to continue to keep it up here. If they're going to be looking to win this game, they need to start scoring some more goals fast before the Yellow Jackets catch up quickly. Otherwise, it's over the other way. Sincata will get this one cleared out. Rockhill is back. Jackson with the puck. Knocked down by McCants. Falbo trying to move this one forward, and here comes Mashrin. Now back over to Falbo again. Gets around McCants. Now back over to Jackson. Jackson looking to set up here. Gets around in the deep slot. Loses it in the deep slot, and Paganello is going to get this one out over to Scott McCants. I'll fire this one off to Sincata. Sincata struggling to get the puck out. Now from Falbo, here comes Jackson. Tangled up by Paganello, and this one comes back around over to McCants. Puts this one high, intended for Demeza. And now Rockhill will get this one back the other way. Now back to McCants. McCants looking for his open shot here. He'll pass this one back around. Sharina will have to regroup, but that will give the Grey Wolves some time to regroup. Garrett gets a pass out to Armstrong, looking to finish. Got some options, not much. Garrett now back over to Sharina, firing the shot. McCants looking to finish, just couldn't get the right touch on the puck. And Rockhill will get this one cleared out. Sharina looking to get this one cleared out. Intercepted by Becker, working off of Neil Armstrong. This one's going to get cleared out. Now back over to Dominici, looking to extend the lead. This one gets bounced around again. Here comes back over to Wersinski. Gets around Lussman, but not around Armstrong. Wersinski trying to hold his balance. Now back over to Tisch, looking to set up. Here comes Armstrong. He'll move in. Will find his shot. Herman knocks it away. Dominici looking to set up. Sean Ryan looking to get to the puck first. He does. Working off of Sharina. Now, nice setup to Don Coffey. This one gets knocked away. Tisch now coming back around the other way. Armstrong holds it off from Dominici, and instead the pass is intercepted by Wersinski. Now back up front to Tisch. Dominici regroups. Has an open Joe. Mashrin's got him. Working off of Sharina. This one passes it back to Ryan. From Ryan is back over to Becker. Becker looking to get this one around Garrett, but instead goes back over to Demeza. Looking to get this one cleared out, it is. Wersinski, lots of time, will get this one back to Dominici. Dominici finds the pass, or supposedly a pass intended for Masher. Now Sharina fighting against him for the puck. Looking for an open Becker. Will fire the shot. Completely misses the net. This one now back over to Masher and looking to get to the puck. Now Spartacino regroups. And it's an offsides call, and it looked like the Grey Wolves were trying to let Spartacino know that they were not back on sides yet. So look, that miscommunication will kill a team. And it definitely does. When you have a one-goal lead, you cannot allow those mistakes to happen. That's what's going to kill a team, and that's what's going to give the Yellow Jackets an opportunity to get back in this one. You have to stay strong as a team regardless. Rockhill passes it back to Spartacino. From Buckholz. Looking for Lussman. Rockhill now back over to Giacomin. Looking to set up. Now finds an open Creighton. Looking to flip this one around to Spartacino. Just couldn't reach him in time. This one back over to Falbo. Spartacino winds up for the shot. A little bit of deflection involved. Pass back to Rockhill. A pass all the way back to Creighton. This one coming back around to Paganello. This one now to Becker. From Paganello, here comes McCants. McCants, big opportunity here. Wersinski's got to defend him well. Now back over to Giacomin, looking to set up. They're going to set back around again. No one there in time. Here comes Sharina. He'll move up. Working against Dominici. Armstrong looking to set it back over to Giacomin for the setup. No one there. Here comes Sharina. Third opportunity here, bouncing around. Armstrong looking to finish. This one is knocked away. Ball coming back around. Sharina will get to it. Will fire the shot right into Jim Becker. Yet Yellow Jackets still have the possession on the clock. Finding Armstrong again, looking to get it back around over to McCants. We're going to set around over to Giacomin. McCants looking to finish. Now back over to Dominici off the boards. Is it enough? No, Garrick's going to get to it first. Now looking to set up. Gets it back over to Sharina. Setting over to McCants. From Giacomin. Dominici looking to try to make the stop. And now comes Becker the other way. Has a wide open Creighton. Couldn't make the difference here. Takes a shot. This one hits the top shelf. Where mama hides the cookies, and Creighton's got two today. 5:35 to go. Grey Wolves extend their lead to 3-1. And this could be madness here. Well, of course, we also have to think of it this way. If the Grey Wolves come on to continue to win, the Yellow Jackets, despite becoming 9-3, would not have been able to sweep any opponents. Because keep in mind, they lost to the Green Hornets in Game 2 of the regular season. They lost to the Red Army 2 games ago, and now if they lost to the Yellow Jackets, or correction, if they lost to the Grey Wolves, that means there's no team that they would have been able to shut out, which would also be a very interesting record. Regardless, though, right now, 5:19 to go. Grey Wolves are on their way to obtaining the number 2 seed in the postseason, as Buckholz and company is looking to try to move this one up. And of course, this could be potentially, you know, a matchup we would be seeing for over 50 Cup 11, mind you. Well, yes, of course, you know, the natural ideal opponents you would be seeing for over 50 Cup 11 definitely involve the Yellow Jackets. Unless if a miracle happens next week, I don't see any, I personally don't see any chance of the Red Army trying to get anything done against the Yellow Jacket team, especially considering, you know, Yellow Jackets only lost 2-1 against the Red Army, and that one definitely hurt them. So they're going to make sure they do everything right and they're back on track, you know, by the time they reach the semi-final matchup. Puck comes around to Tisch. Looking to set it to Demezza. Dominici gets it out of Demezza's reach. Now comes Spartacino. Pass it back to Dominici. Finds Becker. Becker working against Buckholz. Becker looking to take the shot. This one goes too high. And the net will go off balance in the process as well, and referee will halt play. Armstrong with the puck. He'll move this one up. Will fire the shot. Herman knocks it away. This one now back over to Creighton. No, it'll be to Sharina instead, off the boards. Now looking for Lustman. Here comes Sean Ryan. Ryan will find the pass over to Creighton. Creighton looking for some options here. Now looks for Dominici. Will take the shot, deflected by Sharina. This one keeps on coming. Becker with the shot, but it's Strader who comes up with the save. Sharina with the puck. Referee comes in the way. Creighton fires the shot. This one comes through with Wersinski. Now off to Creighton. And icing call's been made. At this point though, Angelo, you know, with the lineup that's coming in now for the Yellow Jackets, I definitely want to try to see if I can give Scott McCants a couple of opportunities to score here. Because again, you know, if he comes with his outside shot, that's very deadly, especially when it's Lonnie Herman. Lonnie Herman will have the biggest challenge in him if McCants gets the opportunity for an open shot. This might be it, Andy. We'll see. McCants fires up for the shot, and Herman plays it well. That answer your question, Andy? Most definitely, but you know that there's going to be more opportunities for McCants to do it just like that. So Herman just got a warm-up shot there. Buckholz in the deep slot, looking for a Yellow Jacket. We'll get this one back to DeMeza, looking to set up, deflected off of Jackson's skate. Paganello looking to finish. Now to Buckholz. The McCants will fire, and there's the goal there. Bad bounce for the Grey Wolves, or should I say a bad slide. And for Buckholz, or correction, sorry, McCants, he was in the right place at the right time. And now the deficit will be cut. It's now 3-2. Well, there you go. I mean, you look at the opportunities there. You have the one goal being scored, and then something like that happens. You know, that's not a good momentum to have if you're the Grey Wolves. But now you just have to score another goal. You have to keep it up to a two-goal lead, you know, heading into the third period. DeMeza looking to try to tie this game up quickly, but instead it's Spartacino who knocks this one away. And Herman's going to fall in for the save, or he's going to grab it out of the air. 2:13 to go in the second. Yellow Jackets just trailing by 1. We'll see how the rest of this game plays out. Ryan and Armstrong on the face-off. This one will go right to Garrick, deflected off a Grey Wolf defender. Sincata will regroup. Looks to set up to Garrick. Misses Garrick. And Becker's going to get to the puck instead, and he'll skate off. And it's 3-on-1. Only Sharina is back. Becker with an opportunity. Fires a shot, and this one goes in. How did that happen? Becker looked like he collided with Strader, and then somehow it must have gotten through the 5-hole, Andy. I mean, that must have been lucky how he just placed the puck there. Oh, yeah, of course, you know, looking from that from an initial standpoint of view, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, Jim Becker literally just went right through. He tried to make the opportunities happen. He was working. It was one-on-one against Strader, and what we thought was going to be a stop turned out to be a big opportunity. And I guess if you looked at that shot again, that's amazing. That's amazing how just, what are the odds and the chances where you just slide like that with all the ice, and then somehow it just slips right through the 5-hole and into the net. when all the ice clears out. That's just amazing. That's a good shot there by Jim Becker. Sincata double team by Grey Wolves, still hanging on to the puck, and it'll finally be taken away by Wersinski. Finds Creighton, shot back by Sharina. Ryan flips it back to Dominici. Off the boards, this one over to Creighton. Creighton will move this one up quickly. Sets up to Jackson, will fire the shot. Schrader bouncing through and it fires, goes in. Another goal for the Grey Wolves, 53.9 seconds to go. And for the second time this season, the Yellow Jackets have given up 5+ goals in a game. Surprising to see. Again, not likely, Angelo. Again, it's like we've been saying before. Yellow Jackets really have nothing to play for. They're just out there to have fun. So they could honestly, they couldn't care any less about the results right now. They're just out there looking to have fun. I mean, Grey Wolves, for them, this is important for them because this gives them home field advantage in the semis. So that's what you're looking at right now. But as for the Yellow Jackets, again, it's just a game for them to just play around because they know next week they have to take care of business. 28 seconds to go. DeMeza looking to set up this one back around to Rockhill. Back over to the Yellow Jackets and Steve Paganella. Paganella looking for an individual effort, but he gets shut down quickly by the Grey Wolves, and DeMeza touching the puck will be an offsides call. 14.1 seconds to go in the period. And if the Grey Wolves can continue to play with this firepower into the third period, then they should be coming away with the 2 points. Jackson and DeMez on the face-off. This one fired back over to Paganella. Over to Rockhill looking to set up. Nobody there. Tish now with his chance. And now it's to Rockhill, and that's going to do it for the second period as the puck is going to slide all the way back. But a 5-2 lead here for the Grey Wolves. How about that, Andy? That just shows that the Grey Wolves are here. They want to play. They want to at least notch 2 more points under their belts for the regular season in order to move forward. So good job for them. They just have to keep up this good work. 12 more minutes of hockey left to be played. 5-2 Grey Wolves. Don't go away. We'll be right back. This is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Referee will signal for Strader to be ready. Both keepers are ready. DeMeza and Ryan on the face-off. And here we go for the third period. Dominici will move this one up. Stopped quickly by McCants. This one coming back over to Giacomin. Now back over to McCants. We'll put this one in. And the Grey Wolf and Dominici now will move this one up. Here comes Creighton. Held up by Buckholz. Intercepted by Creighton. Makes a move around Buckholz. Now looking to get another move around McCants. Creighton looking to finish. And a penalty is coming up. A hooking call. Most likely on McCants. So McCants will get the booking. 2 minutes again for hooking. And now another opportunity for the Grey Wolves to score yet another goal to make this one 6-2. Again, you know, from McCants, he did everything he could, but again, a bad pass by Buckholz, giving it right to the Grey Wolves deep in their own zone. You had to do what you had to do, and of course for McCants, you know, he had to do what he had to do, and that just cost his team, you know, 2 minutes being a man down. Creighton looking to finish here again. Armstrong and company hanging on to the puck. Sharina looks to clear this one out, and he will. Herman halts on the puck. We'll get this one cleared out. Looking for Wersinski. Now looks to get this one to Sean Ryan. Instead it's out to Giacomin, back to Dominici. To Creighton. Finds Ryan.
into the Yellow Jacket zone. Wersinski now finds Dominici looking for some open options. This one gets over to Wersinski. Will wind up for the shot. Schrader stops it and makes the save. So Yellow Jackets will make a few substitutions, or they'll make one. Bill Tisch checks in for March15. And the Grey Wolves will come out with a completely new lineup. Coffey and Armstrong on the face-off. This one coming back over to Mashroom. This one now over to Tisch, trying to get this one cleared out, but Rock Hill will make a nice stop. From Spartacino to Falbo. This one now out to Garrett. Spartacino trying to make the stop, but instead this one's going to slide past him all the way into the Grey Wolf end. From Herman, now it's over to Spartacino. Makes a move around Tisch. They'll move this one up. Off to Coffey. Now it's Spartacino takes it again, looking for Coffey. Gets around Paganella. Coffey fires the shot. This one comes around. Buckholz looking to get this one cleared out. He does. It's going to slide all the way back around the other way. 10 seconds to go on McCants' penalty. Wersinski with some time. He's going to look to skate this one up to Jim Becker. 3 seconds to go. Buckholz gets this one cleared around the other way, and Yellow Jackets back with 5 men with even strength. Tisch knocks it out of Dominici's possession. Big opportunity here. We'll fire the shot. This one goes high. Lonnie Herman makes the stop. Dominici looking to clear this one out, but it's stopped by Paganella. Getting the pass around to Tisch, he does. We'll move this one now over to Dominici. Gets around Buckholz. Dominici looking for Ryan. Skates around, we'll fire the shot. High stick by Dominici, an obvious one at that too. And this one's going to be coming back the other direction. Again, you knew that they were trying their very best to maintain the puck, but for Dominici, natural instinct said to try to stop it with his stick, and of course a high sticking call, not exactly what you were looking for. And this one is going to be heading all the way back into the Grey Wolf zone.
Hey, man. Marty, get your camera. Ice bucket challenge for John. All right, yeah. Only I had one.
Armstrong and Ryan will work off against one another. This one now back over to Dominici. Armstrong flips it higher. Armstrong Herman bats it down with his glove, and here comes Dominici. Lots of room. Will slide the pass all the way out to Jim Becker's got him. Big opportunity here. Dominici will pick up the slack. Now looking for Creighton to finish. Looking to pass it back around the other way. Looking to set up the finish. Armstrong will take it away. Look at the pass out to Lustman. He does. Now looking for Paganella, but instead taken away by Wersinski. Finds Creighton. Big opportunity here. Creighton will fire the shot. Completely misses the net on the right side. Ryan trying to protect and maintain the puck. This one comes around to Lustman again now from Sincata to Sharina. Sharina working off of Spartacino. Intended for Sincata. This one comes back to Garrett. Shoots right into Becker. Here comes Creighton, and now Becker to skate for the puck. Big opportunity coming up here. We'll fire the shot, deflects off of Schrader. This one comes around to Spartacino looking to finish, and it gets right back to Schrader, and he'll halt on the puck, and he'll pass this one out to Sharina. Finds Sincata. This one coming back all the way to Spartacino. We'll have to regroup. Off the boards, DeMeza looking to relocate the puck. This one comes around to Jackson. Finds Coffey. The rookie looking for another opportunity. Now to Wersinski. Will fire the shot. Schrader knocks it away. 7 minutes to go. DeMeza looking to softly clear this one out, but Coffey got a shot off of that, and now Mastron's in the deep slot. Taken away by Sharina. Finds DeMeza again.
lots of room to work with and has some options. He'll find Sharina. Finds McCants into the Grey Wolf zone. Gets around Wersinski. Not without losing the puck. Looking to regain control. Shot gets taken out. Here comes Sharina the other way. Looking for Demeza to finish. Back over to Giacomin. Fires the shot, and this one goes in. I don't know how that happened, but Herman looked like he had a hold on the puck there for a second, and it must have ricocheted off of him and into the net. Well, we've known Noni Herman has had a history of that happening, where the shot might be just a little too powerful for him to handle, bounces off of him, and that's another goal scored for the Yellow Jackets. Mark Giacomin, it's good to see him have another goal on the board. So again, this one not quite over yet with 6:28 to go in the game. Yellow Jackets only down by 2, but the Grey Wolves just need to make sure they're not doing anything to slack off. Wersinski with the puck. McCants trying to strip it loose. This one comes back around to Dominici. Looking for a wide open Mastron, could not control it. And now Strader will find the pass out to Buchholz. Wersinski steps in front of Armstrong, takes the puck. And now Buchholz fires it back the other way, finds Armstrong now to McCants. Will take the shot. Herman kicks it away. Here comes Giacomin. Slips and falls. How does that happen? I think Bobby Orr came in at the right place at the right time for the Grey Wolves. You just call that your 6th man right there. Bobby Orr came in for the Grey Wolves. Giacomin had an opportunity to make 2 goals happen, but Orr said not in this game. It's a pretty funny moment for Giacomin. So Armstrong and Ryan will take the face-off. All the Yellow Jackets stacked on the right side. Buchholz back. Spartacino looking to get this one. Looked like he was clearing it out more than passing it to Becker, but should have tried to make the pass off of Becker's stick. Yeah, because now all of a sudden you are back in your own end again. Yeah, you wasted about 2-3 seconds off the clock, but you still have to do a little bit better. Spartacino on the move. He'll find Creighton. Buchholz trying to stop him, but could not. Creighton trying to get around Paganella. Will fire the shot. Open puck, but no Grey Wolf is there in time to make the finish. Brockhill now gets it back over to Ryan. Now finds Becker. Puck now back around to Paganella. Lots of time to work with. Looking to get around Becker. This one comes around. Paganella will flip this one high. And Herman will fall on this one and give this one out to Rockhill. Taking a lot of time. Tisch almost could have had an opportunity to score from there. Well, of course, again, like we said before, Yellow Jackets will not stop fighting to the final whistle. And it's good that one team just has that aggressive factor about them. They just have to keep it coming. Wersinski looking for an open opportunity here. Shot taken away. Here comes Tisch. Big opportunity here for the Yellow Jackets. Tisch will come through. Here comes Garrick looking to find an open opportunity. Instead, this one comes back around the other way. Here comes Jackson. Only Demeza back to try to stop him. Jackson looking to take the shot. No one there, but there is going to be a hooking call. And the crowd wants to see a penalty shot for Mike Jackson.
Penalty shot! Penalty shot! Penalty shot! No! 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 No!
Demeza gets sent to the hot box for a hooking call. And of course, again, this is not something for the Yellow Jackets they could afford to do. Yeah, so now if they're going to be looking to get back in this one, they'll have to play a man down to do so. Shot will be knocked away. This one coming all the way back. Dominici has some time to work with the puck. We'll find Falbo.
Now Dave Garrick has an opportunity to look to try to finish. Try to get around Wersinski, could not though. This is gonna slide all the way back for an icing call. 3:29 to go in the game. It is still a 5-3 Grey Wolf lead. Spartacino looking to get this one up, but instead he's working off of Giacomin. Finds Becker. Shoots it right into Giacomin, but Becker keeps it alive. Shakes Giacomin. Finds Spartacino. Stopped by Buckholz. This one coming back around to Giacomin. From Becker, this one now over to McCants. Now from Creighton, in the Yellow Jacket zone, looking for some options. Misfires the shot, and Giacomin will pick up on the puck. Goes back around to Rockhill. Now taking it is Sean Ryan. No, he cannot. McCants will continue to put it back in the Grey Wolf end. Spartacino off the boards. Looking to move this one up. Now finds Creighton, and he's working with Jim Becker. Becker looking to get over the middle. Will fire the shot. This one goes through. And there is your power play goal. As he was sliding down, Yellow Jackets trying to knock him off balance, but he got a shot off, and he does it right in the left corner where Strader just completely missed an opportunity to make a beautiful save. Puela cosa again, Jim Becker. That's how you do it, you know. Nice little shot here and there, you know, you get a nice little ricochet shot and you just get the job done there. But now for the Grey Wolves, it's a 6-3 lead, and that just about does it for this one. Pernice looking for an opportunity for Tish. This one knocked away by Dominici. From Garrick back over to Armstrong. Back to Sharina. Winds up for the shot. This one deflected. Here comes Mashroom. Deflected away by Garrett. Mashroom coming off the other way. This one out to Dominici off the board. Stopped by Tish. Mashroom trying to get that pass out to Falbo. Puck bouncing around. This one now to Tish. Looks to set up to Pernice. Armstrong will take it instead. And he will get this one dumped in the Grey Wolf end. Dominici trying to get it out the other way. Armstrong with a stop. This one comes back around to Jim Becker. Has some open room, looking to cut back in. Becker gets it around Bill Tish, heading into the Yellow Jacket end, into the deep slot. He'll skate around with it again. He'll fire it back over to Rockhill. Finds the pass to Spartacino. To Creighton. It's a flip shot high. This one comes back around to Demeza. To Sincata. Lining up for the shot is Larry Sincata. This one goes to the left. And now comes Jackson with the puck heading into the Yellow Jacket zone. 21 seconds remaining in the game. This one comes back around to Serena. From Paganella now to Sincata. Sincata finds an open Demeza. Spartacino trying to knock the puck away from Demeza's possession. Here comes Demeza again looking to finish. Fires the shot, bouncing around again. Looking for a shot, and that's how the game's going to end. Sincata's going to get a shot off. This one goes in the net, and there's your final score. Grey Wolves 6, Yellow Jackets 4. But either way, the Yellow Jackets will lock up the #2 seed in the postseason. As the Yellow Jackets just looking to play for fun, but nevertheless, they still got 4 goals in the way. Oh yeah, great effort by the Yellow Jackets. They wanted to make sure it wasn't quite the blowout. They wanted to put some goals back up on the board, and you know, they fight to make sure they get those goals, and they did just one heck of a job here today. Very excellent by them. Well, this has been another production of the Pontillo Broadcasting Network. Again, we thank you all for tuning into our regular season finale doubleheader. And be sure you guys join us again next week as the semifinals take place. Again, it'll be the Red Army taking on the Yellow Jackets, and the Green Wolves will have another date set up with the Gray Wolves. Ultimately there, those 2 matchups next week will determine our winners and who gets to go to Over 50 Cup 11. Well, again, this is where it happens, you know. Concludes the regular season. You know, everybody has been placed properly in their postseason positions. And we are ready to play some postseason hockey, so we'll see what happens there. Now, with the likes of it right now, just looking quickly into next week a little bit, you're looking at the Yellow Jackets as a heavy favorite to beat the Red Army.
Play as a team.
Tell me you got to come here and see it.
And
Not like this.
I mean, again, Andy, I know we believe in miracles and all that stuff, but again, I would be shocked next week if the Yellow Jackets could not pull it off against the Red Army. You know, again, you know, being down 2-1, this is going to be their opportunity, you know, next week to try to show who's boss and who owns the Over 50 Hockey League. You know, the Yellow Jackets, they got to just take care of business. And again, like we said before, just a little game, you know, to try to get around. Kind of the Gray Wolves a favor by putting them into the #2 seed, but nevertheless, nothing's been affected by them. It's just another game on the board. As we clear things off for Andy Townsend, I'm Angelo Pontello saying so long, good night, and we hope everybody has a blessed evening. Take care, everyone.